Hi everyone, it's Sue and welcome to our beautiful budget boho collab with my beautiful YouTube co-host Sarah from Jujubee DIY. So I'm doing my house mostly in farmhouse and I never really considered boho too much, but when Sarah suggested the theme, I thought why not? So I wasn't really sure what boho was, but apparently it is reminiscent of the 70s designs with macrame and geometric designs and also a lot of plants, botanicals, neutral tones. I thought, well, I could fit that into my farmhouse decor by using some neutral tones. So I came up with 5 really easy and budget-friendly boho home decor items. So stay tuned and see what I come up with. And make sure that you check out Sarah at Jujubee DIY as well to see her amazing creations, and I will link her channel below. So this first DIY was inspired by So CraftDee, and I'll put a link to her channel below in the description box. When I first saw her take one of these Dollar Tree straw hats and dismantle it and use the pieces as ribbon to wrap around a variety of things, I was blown away. I thought, easy peasy. So I thought, I'm going to try it. So I bought a white one and took the ribbon off, and it was very easy once you got it started just to start unraveling it. So I unraveled the entire brim and decided to keep the top part of the hat for another DIY. So I took this glass vase that I had and used some hot glue just to start wrapping the ribbon around and around the vase. And the trick here is just to sort of overlap the ribbon a little bit each time and always cut off the end and make sure that the seam lines up all the way to the back, and make sure that it lines up in the same spot to get the best look. So I don't know why, but I always have a hard time keeping things straight and my designs get a little bit wonky. But if you just take your time and go slow and make sure that you kind of end at the same spot around the rim of the glass and glue it down, you can adjust here and there to make sure that your ribbons look straight, and at the end it'll look beautiful. So once it was all done, I decided to fill it up with some rocks, which probably just helped weight it down because you can't really see the rocks, but it helped hold the little succulents that I put in the top. Succulents and cactus, very boho, and I thought this turned out so cute. DIY number 2 was also inspired by So CraftDee, where I took the top part of the hat and it looked like a perfect little bowl, and I had this blue and jute twine nautical rope, and I just cut off some handles and glued them on either side of the little basket. Now I still had a bit of this ribbon left over, so I thought that I would glue it around the inside, covering up the handles just to give it a bit more support. 2 very cute DIYs from one straw hat from Dollar Tree. You can't beat that. Now DIY number 3 ended up being a bit of a challenge. I got this little shadow box from my hubby in a box of craft supplies that he gave me for my birthday, and I had this cute cactus paper that I got from the Dollar Tree. So I thought about dismantling the shadow box and putting this paper inside, and there were so many lovely cactus patterns to choose from, but I finally found one that I liked. However, taking the back off this shadow box was like trying to break into Fort Knox. It was wedged on there, and I didn't want to break the glass in the front. So I pondered and I pondered, and I thought, you know how much I like reversible decor. If you can't beat them, join them. So I decided just to flip the sign over and put my paper on the back side. That way I could have 2 signs. Perfect. So I measured out the size of the frame and cut my paper to match. Now I wanted the frame to be white for this side of my sign, so I decided to take some chalk paint and paint around the edge of the frame. I also painted on the back just so I didn't have to worry about getting some paint on there anyway, plus I didn't want the dark cardboard to show through. After the paint was all dry, I just made sure that my paper fit in there nicely and trimmed off any excess that I needed. Then I used some Mod Podge to affix the paper to the frame, and then covered it with another layer of Mod Podge just to seal it in. So I thought my little sign looked pretty cute, but needed a little something something. So I looked through my sticker collection and found this really cute sticker that said "Good Vibes Only," and I thought that was perfect for boho. And I also found this really cute leaf and feather, which was also boho design. So I stuck them on there as well. Now they were gold and they didn't show up really well, but I thought it added a special little touch. So a very cute sign for boho decor and another cute sign on the opposite side. 2 for 1. So for DIY number 4, apparently texture and geometric designs are big in boho design. So I had this placemat, and actually I had a set of them that I had bought, and I didn't know if I was going to use them again, so I thought that was perfect. It looked like some of the high-end signs that I saw on Pinterest and on the internet. So I thought I would use it as the background and use my mandala stencils that I got from BB Craft to paint some geometric designs onto the placemat. And mandalas are very boho as well, just so you know. taped my stencil in place and then just used a little chippy stencil brush and some white chalk paint to put a design in the center. Then I let it dry. I decided to repeat the process, putting parts of the geometric design around and around onto the placemat until I was happy with the result. Now wait till the end of the video when you see the grand reveal of all my boho designs together. This ended up being a very cute little wall hanging. And finally, DIY number 5 is so easy you could do it with your eyes closed. Go ahead, I dare you. I actually tried it and it works. I did it with my eyes closed. Not all of it, but part of it. It's that easy. Just take one of these embroidery hoops that you can get from the Dollar Tree or metal hoops and some yarn and just measure out a length, double it, and then just make a little knot and knot a whole bunch of yarn all along the base until you have it that the width that you like. Don't worry about the length because we'll give it a haircut at the end. Now I may regret making this craft because my kitties will love to paw at this yarn, but we shall try it. So once you get it the width that you like, you just hang it up and you give it a little haircut, kind of in a chevron pattern with a point at the bottom. And very cute little simple macrame sign to go with my boho decor. So hopefully you enjoyed my 5 easy, beautiful boho designs, and make sure you check out below in the description box Sarah at Jujubee DIY to see what she came up with, and let us know in the comments which ones you like the best. See you next time on Discovering the Art of Living.